My name is Pablo. I'm from Spain.
Okay. So, how is alcohol perceived in your home country?
It's very accepted. It's part of the culture of Spain. You normally drink beers, wine while having lunch or having dinner. Sometimes you start drinking at 1 p.m. because you're having like the pre-meal.
My name is Fadi Essa, and I am from Egypt. Well, there is like in two different ways. So there's like the open-minded part of the society where they actually like think it's quite normal, it's quite fun. But because like most of the population are really religious and they're influenced by the religious stereotypes and stuff, so they think it's really bad and they're really just the people who use it. But I mean, for me and all the people that I know, it's quite normal. And I mean, it's not a dry country because you can drink in bars and stuff. It's just that most of the people do not really like it, and some people just judge it.
My name is David Perez, and I'm from Colombia.
Okay. Tree.
In Colombia, alcohol isn't really much of a problem. I mean, we're legal age to drink is 18, but it's really only enforced in, say, clubs and bars. Otherwise, you know, you could be 15 years old, and if you could just go to the store and get like a bar, get like a beer or something. Liquor stores are a little bit harder. You would have to be 18 as well to get that. But there's not too much of a bad stigma for it. I mean, we don't really see too many like drunk people out in the streets acting all crazy and stuff. It's more of you just do it in the family and a social thing.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Amy Bowen from Manchester well, you're allowed to drink at 18, but you can drink with your family and meals and stuff at like 14. So it's really not seen as a big deal to drink. Like, your parents kind of encourage you to have a drink when you're young so you get used to the alcohol, rather than here where it's like 21 and no one's allowed to drink whatsoever until they're 21, so people go more mental when they have a drink.
My name is Sid, and I was born in India, but I'm mostly being raised in the U.S.
Okay. So,
in India, some states actually have upwards of like age 24 for drinking age, and in some states it's completely prohibited. But alcohol is, as any other country would, is just viewed as just to have a good time with. And that drinking age, it doesn't stop people from drinking underage, and most of the police and the officials, they don't really care.
So, with that being said, what do you think about drinking in America?
Drinking in America is one of the best things to do here. Because there are not, always have to get drunk first and then figure out what we're gonna do, especially if you live in a small town like Raleigh that is supposed to be the capital, but the capital is in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of trees, where if you go to any small town in England or France or anywhere in Europe, you can find so many plans to do. But
my name is Paul and I come from France.
Okay.
Like, drinking in America is very different to the more because we cannot drink when we are on the way, that means before 21. So we have to drink inside, or we have to be high to drink. So it's very different. And we cannot drink in the streets. It's very different than France, where we are allowed to drink in the street. I think it's maybe quite good because like American people begin to drink maybe later than European people. So it's maybe good for this, but it's not good because like I think 90% of American people begin to drink before 21, so
my name's Claire, I'm from Ireland.
My name's Enya and I'm also from Ireland.
My name is Gareth and I'm from Ireland.
I think the age limit is absolutely ridiculous. I think it's so stupid that you can buy a gun, that you can go voting, that you can drink less. They like don't know their limits and they like don't understand like what they should and shouldn't drink. I don't know, I think it should be changed.
I think Americans drink a bit more conservatively compared to people at home. I think we kind of focus on getting like having a lot of high consumption levels. But I in a way the age of the 21 is kind of good. You know, if you play sports and stuff, it like you know, some people at home kind of, you know, some people could have careers in sports but just like drink a bit when they're young, and that kind of distracts them from their goals or whatever. So in a way, you know, it can be argued good and a bad thing.